for a new and different perspective every week on LEGO sets, news, media, and more. You're listening to the BCC Podcast.
Today is Sunday, January 5th of 2020, and you're listening to episode 218 of the BCC Podcast. I'm Ford, and here with me today is LQ.
It's a shame we couldn't make episode 220 for the first episode 2020.
Yeah, December got in the way.
If only you guys hadn't slacked.
December got in the way, man.
A lot of things happened.
It wasn't just December. We had way less podcasts last year.
Well,
This year, we should make sure to do one podcast a week at least.
Let's do more podcasts per week so that way we can, not do them for most weeks.
Remember that idea we had in
this year?
2015?
Yeah,
I
remember
I'm fine
that
doing
idea.
more podcasts
It didn't
a week.
go very well. I am also here with Mal.
I'm also here with, less of...
Yourself.
No, not really. I left that in the theater with me today, but...
Oh, you went to the movie theater. What'd you get?
Yeah.
Or what you see?
The, Rise of... Ray. There's no other way to actually describe this movie.
So I guess you liked the movie, huh?
Oh, yeah, because I love... terrible writing.
Well, I'm writing one of the foremost treatises on pain, so please, tell me honestly. How do you feel?
Tell us more about that, because I'm also joined by Leo.
Yes, today is the 11th day of Christmas, isn't it?
No, it's the 12th
Is it?
day.
12.
It is the 12th day?
Yeah, it's the last day
wow.
of Christmas.
Last,
All right.
yeah.
Epiphany is here.
Yes. Well, no, it's not. That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. You're
Well,
right.
did you get all 12 of your gifts?
No, unfortunately.
Oh.
Well, my gift for you is still sitting back in Alabama.
We hope.
Hopefully, yeah. Unless, one of your roommates took it.
Nah, they're arriving the same day I am.
Or at least that's what they told you. Mace's gift got stolen.
Why didn't you just stop the mail?
Because I didn't think about that.
You
Plus,
probably should have stopped the mail.
this past semester, you haven't got any mail that's actually addressed for us that we haven't ordered.
well,
But I
neither
sent
did
you
I
stuff.
when I... Okay,
Yeah.
well, I stopped the mail when I went to Brick Fair last... Well, I almost said this year, but technically it was last year.
Yeah,
And I didn't even get that much mail then. So,
yeah, next time I leave for an extended period, probably actually stop the mail.
yeah, you should...
Yeah, I sent you, the golden Krakan to there, didn't I? And the silver, or the chrome
No, you
house.
Oh,
said-
yeah,
no,
yeah,
said
you
Golden
should have stopped
Krakan
the
to a
mail.
different address.
Oh, yeah. Didn't I send the chrome house? Because I had this address on file.
Yes, you did.
Okay. And also, speaking of Brick Fair, we are booked for Brick Fair 2020.
Yes!
Yay.
This is probably
Who
the
will
earliest
actually
we've
show
confirmed
up?
that publicly. Most people should show up,
Yes!
barring any unforeseen circumstances, but we found a pretty nice place again this year.
I'm gonna do a lot of traveling this year.
It'll be fine.
But
Could do a lot of
I
traveling.
do think we're going to be making less public appearances this year, but we will be there.
I want to meet everyone. Gid, Sinabath.
Oh yeah, you weren't there.
No, I wasn't.
And Steinabach was.
Yeah, he was
We
there,
had lunch
but
with him
not-
at
Shout out
Wendy's.
to him. He was cool.
You know what? We should do podcast auditions at Brick Fair so we can actually find Lego fans. 'Cause that's the biggest thing where why I've never wanted to do auditions for this is because most of the people audition don't really like Lego, and that's an issue to me.
We haven't had an audition in 3 years.
Nope, and the last one went horribly. 2 people auditioned. Neither of them
And
made the
you
cut.
hired neither of them.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even for the podcast. That was for voice acting,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Podcast. I mean, I am open to bringing in some new people to the podcast possibly this year. Just the podcast
Ooh.
itself. We're not hiring for the BCC, but I would be willing to hire more podcast personalities for on a semi-regular basis. But
Give us
they
an
need
excuse to use
to
that other server.
actually be knowledgeable on Lego and dedicated and punctual. And there's not many people like that out there.
Everything at Ryan is not.
Yeah. Well, Orion says that, then he goes and buys a $90 set on a whim.
True.
Then he
And
goes
it's from
gets
something that he
truckloads of
doesn't even
wood.
like that much, so.
Leo, why do you bring stuff like that up? No one knows at all what you're talking about.
Exactly. My motives are beyond your understanding.
What?
Then don't do them. Don't do your motives.
Don't do
Leo,
what you're motivated to do,
Did you
ever.
remember? Oh, darn, Leo wasn't there when we watched Spider-Man 2 at Brick Fair. No wonder.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm still dedicated to pizza time.
No, that wasn't the moral. It was, sometimes, Leo, you have to give up the things you want most to do what's right. Like, what you want most definitely isn't right. So,
What do I want most?
I don't know, honestly. But I can tell you that it isn't right.
There was another moral I learned from that story.
But we don't have time for that. We've got to get into the news, and
For
we've got
more
some...
on that, watch our episode on our Brick Fair 2019 experience, but I
I
digress.
live vicariously through
Let's
your
get going
tales.
with the news.
All right. So, first thing I want to talk about, just kind of an update on a previous episode of the DC minifigures. The rumors about them being $4.99 each proved to be true, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We live in a society.
Yeah.
But for some reason, Walmart is selling them for $3.44 in Kansas and New York, according to the
Wow.
Brick Fan.
Are they doing it in Ohio?
Not that I've checked. Have you been to Walmart
Aw.
lately?
I mean, I might go there tomorrow if that bus thing from Hidden Side is on sale.
Well, then check it out when you're there. I will say, though, lately with the last few series, I've noticed that they eventually go on sale. Like, I got a bunch of Harry Potter minifigures for, was it either 40 or 99 cents each?
Well, let's be honest though, the Harry Potter figs were worth full price, except for
I didn't
the
buy any at
Fantastic
full
Beasts
price. I
ones.
bought like 16 at this incredibly discounted price.
Oh yeah, so did I, but still, they're very high quality, very well done.
Do they have the discount where you were as well?
They had them for like a 50-cent discount,
50
so
cents
not much,
off?
but still.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
I paid like 50 cents a minifigure.
Oh wow.
50 cents or $1, I forget which, but still.
Well, you got them like a year after they came out.
I got them
them
this
like,
summer.
Is that so?
I got them like a month after they came out. So.
But yeah, I have
There's
noticed
that.
that happens with minifigures fair. The Disney ones went on sale at some site over Christmas. I almost bought a bunch, but they didn't have free shipping, so I didn't.
Oh.
So I'm hoping that sales will just be more common with these, because $5 is just too much. I still remember minifigures were $3.
And for like
Those
some
were
of the
the
quality
days.
of the printing and all that we've seen. With
Yeah,
these
especially if they don't
figures,
fix. Maybe if they fix the print quality, I'd reconsider. But
Yeah.
until they do that, I'm not gonna buy any of these DC minifigures for $5.
I mean, $3.44 is much more reasonable. So I'll
Yeah,
have to see if they.
Even if it was $4.50, I'd
that.
more so consider it.
Now, I haven't seen these in the wild yet. I haven't really seen any new sets in the wild yet, so.
Oh, I have.
We'll see.
They're out there.
Well, take a trip to Kansas.
Well, I mean, the only one I have seen, and the only one that I actually have next to me right now is Obi-Wan's hut.
Ah.
Because that one's legitimately good. So. There's that one.
Yeah,
When are you gonna
yeah.
get Luke's land speeder?
In other news, and actually the only other news we have today, so yeah.
I thought you were trying to push this news along. Like,
Well, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna push it longer than the discussion goes. So let's talk about Lego movies.
Again? Oh okay.
Warner Brothers has lost the Lego movie contract apparently,
Ooh.
and there's been talks about them talking with Universal to pick it up. Now, this would obviously mean basically an entire reboot of the movies, because so many of the properties in the movies were based off of Warner Brothers intellectual properties, like DC superheroes, and Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings, and yeah. to name
So
a
you're
few.
saying we could get more Lord of the Rings Lego sets?
No.
Possibly.
I'm not. We could, but that's not what I'm saying.
That would require a deal with Amazon. I don't think Universal is behind.
Yeah, Universal
Amazon's
doesn't have the rights to the TV show, but
Oh, they don't.
I have a feeling we are going to get more Lord of the Rings sets when that comes out.
I would certainly love it.
Plus, the Tolkien estate in general is doing more deals now, so they might even do a deal with Lego. Because...
Imagine Lord of the Rings sets based on Alan Lee and John Howe's artwork.
Imagine those sets being exclusive to Amazon.
Well, what's wrong with that? Amazon discounts Lego heavily all the time.
True, but if they're exclusive to Amazon, they might not discount them as much, and you won't be able to find them in stores.
I don't buy Lego in stores ever.
Besides, a lot of people still do, though.
Amazon Prime is a great service. Those people are AFOLs who live in their basements collecting trains.
You get better deals when you buy it online.
I mean, that is true. I do still buy Lego sets online.
Do you buy Lego trains, Ford?
No, I don't buy Lego. Well, I have one Lego train, technically. But no, I don't buy Lego trains.
But going back on track here, this means quite a bit for Lego movies. Like I said, for one, basically it means the entire reboot. It means Lego does most likely regard the Warner Brothers movies as a failure overall. I mean, the last 3 movies did underperform. And, yeah, I don't know how I feel about Universal going forward. I've lost faith in the Lego movie brands overall at this point. We'll talk a bit about why that was totally justified later. But... Yeah, what do you guys think?
I still have not seen the Lego Movie 2.
Neither have I.
You should see it.
But seeing how badly it did, and the fact that it's not getting a third wave like every other Lego Movie property has. Because technically Ninjago did get a third wave with the that other direct-to-consumer set that it wasn't really... What was it called? The Docks. The city... Yeah, that's it. That was technically its third wave, and seeing the Lego Movie 2 not getting a third wave, and its D2C, the Apocalypseburg with the Statue of Liberty thing, seeing that, I think it's already been retired. That's not good.
No.
So, I can only wonder what's going on right now, but I know that it's not good. I mean, the writing's on the wall. And that's a shame.
Yeah, everyone can say the first movie did so well, and then they apparently had no idea why.
Well, part of it was probably the creative direction of Lord Miller, and I don't think they had that for the next 3 movies.
Mm-hmm.
We know they didn't have it for a Ninjago movie. They threw so many different directors at it and writers.
Well, the problem with the Ninjago movie was that it was so... Like, the whole production was just botched. Like, they had so many different ideas, but they could never come up with, like, a singular vision.
And none
until,
of them...
like a month before the movie came out, apparently.
And none of Jackie Chan's ideas were good.
And I feel like not enough people talk about that. It's something I've only heard from us still. Is
they kind of
demo reels that we got for the movie are so much better than what the Jackie Chan stunt crew came up with.
It's very much a thing in that making of the movie book. Which did you get that book?
No.
Okay, because the whole thing is like, okay, here's just a bunch of ideas we had and all the character designs and all that. But if you really read between the lines, it's, we had no idea what we were doing until like the year the movie was coming out. And then we realized, oh wait, we have a deadline. We got to figure something out, guys.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way the whole book is written. It's kind of a shame. It really is.
I really wish that they had thrown it in the lap of the creative team of...
And for some reason they released it the same year as Batman for no reason whatsoever. It could have easily been pushed off.
Yeah, it should have been 2018.
And, you know, I don't think... We watched the Ninjago movie together kind of recently, and all I heard was, it sucked. You know? But when I watched it, I thought, okay, it's no Lego movie, it's no Lego Batman, but it's not that bad. It could have been way better, yeah. No denying that, but when I see Lego Movie 2, it's like, yeah, I think Ninjago movie is better in that regard, because I actually had a good time with that, rather than
I mean, I'm not saying the Lego Movie not the Lego Movie 2. The Ninjago movie isn't fun. It's still like a fun movie to watch, but I'm of the mind where I should at least be able to put some brain into what I'm watching, and I can't really do that for that movie. It's a weird conundrum.
Well, the Lego Movie 2, it's like way too much brain and too little brain at the same time. It's,
I haven't seen that movie, and I don't know if I ever will.
You should watch it at least once.
It's trippy.
You know what? I'm going to start this joke again. Bring it to Brick Fair. I will watch it at Brick Fair.
No. Listen.
Why not?
Once is enough, okay?
I'm only going to watch it with other people, and I don't really know that many people other than you guys, so...
No,
or other people who would want to watch it again, I guess.
Well, Venom 2 will be coming out by the time...
That's true.
Excuse me? Wait, it's going to come out around August?
No, I thought Morbius.
Or maybe...
Morbius.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
If that's even
worse.
still happening. Because we haven't heard anything about that movie.
We have kind of. It still gets set to release. I'm probably going to watch that at Brick Fair.
Okay, we'll see. We were going to watch Bumblebee at the first Brick Fair, and that didn't happen.
It delayed.
That's because, it came out...
Well, how do you know that Morbius is going to be delayed?
We don't for certain, but if they do delay it, then it'll overlap with Venom 2, so they can't.
Also, you need to consider the fact that it's Morbius. Look at how Venom turned out, okay? Does it look like they're cared about quality enough to delay this thing? It's just like,
but Venom is actually a cool character. Who's Morbius?
We are loser, Eddie Brock.
Who's Morbius?
I will
A vampire?
Vampire.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it?
I will show you who Morbius is.
Actually, he's not
after
really
this.
a vampire.
He's not really.
He's just like a dude who just
Happened
eats
to
people?
become a...
Forward, he's a biologist like you.
Don't
he
you
needs the
put this on
plasma.
me.
You could become Morbius.
Don't you do this to me.
You could recreate The Last of Us with your microfungi. Or whatever.
Nah, that game's kind of terrible.
I don't need to have this discussion again, okay?
Nah, I already had this discussion with Orion earlier this week. I don't want to talk about
And
it.
I was there for it, so I don't need that again.
Oh, it went on for like hours afterward.
So bringing it back to Universal, you all remember how back in 2012, I think it was, that Universal acquired the rights to a Hero Factory movie?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh.
Yeah, they've just been sitting on it. Do you think the same thing is going to happen?
Is the Hero Factory movie gonna come back?
No.
I hope not.
Movie rights are weird. Companies really need to stop selling like long-term deals to any studio, honestly. That's how
It's
we
just
get in
too
situations like
chaotic.
Spider-Man. And I wonder though, if they do make a Universal Lego movie, will it have the same visual quality as Warner Brothers has, which that has stayed pretty much consistent throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, except for some parts of the Ninjago movie.
They cheaped out with Batman and Ninjago by not making like everything out of Lego, like the Lego Movie and Lego Movie 2.
Mm-hmm.
But at
Batman
least
had more. It was mostly Lego, at least.
yeah, but Ninjago was way less. But at least the quality was consistent with them. Like they looked like Lego. They had like minute little details that just spoke and made everything look, plastic, used, played with.
Yeah.
Now the Playmobil movie.
Oh, let's not talk about the Playmobil movie.
That's what I imagine eventually happening, is we just get a really bad quality Lego movie that looks like that.
Does Universal own Illumination?
Yes, they do now.
Imagine
no.
Illumination Lego movie.
Well, we'll see Illumination
no.
Studios Shrek soon.
Oh no, you're right. Oh,
They're gonna make everything like chibi Shrek.
what happened to DreamWorks?
I don't know. Oh wait, no.
I think they...
No, wait, no. It's DreamWorks they acquired. They always had Illumination.
Okay.
Okay.
But still, either way, they're making Illumination Studios Shrek, which is super weird.
And it's gonna be a reboot instead of a continuation for some reason. Because
remember a while ago when Shrek
kiddos...
6 was confirmed?
No.
Really.
Shrek 5?
I remember...
Shrek 5, sorry.
I remember them saying, after 4, this is the last one. We are done. Like, after this one. I guess the quality shows of, that movie and how it affected the cast to the point where they're like, yeah, no more Shrek.
Honestly, the first one wasn't even like... It didn't even seem like the beginning of any franchise. It was just a movie.
Well, it was a movie, and then it became super popular. So, of course...
I don't know how.
Because it was super subversive at the time. Like, no one would expect those types of jokes, the kind of, innuendo, haha, donkey, while also appealing to kids.
I mean, it's memorable, but I think after the first one, it's just like, what else is there?
No, Shrek 2 is the best.
Shrek 2 is good, though.
Maybe I have to watch it again.
There's something we should watch at Brick Fair.
Wait, there's this video about apparently the Shrek reboot is scrapped?
Wait, what?
I don't know. I was just trying to do some research.
Google it.
But anyway, if we do want to see a movie at Brick Fair, I know
either
where
been
to
delayed
go.
or scrapped, apparently. I'll watch this later. But anyway,
because I brought Orion and Puef there for when they wanted to see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So, now we're going to talk about why this might be a good thing. So, you guys remember Billy and Brick Race?
Yes.
Nope.
Sure.
Lay it on us.
Well, Billy and Brick Race was this other announced Lego movie that was coming out. And we never really heard much of it. At this point, it's confirmed to be, canceled.
Okay.
And we were recently given an idea of what the concept for it was. And if you guys all checked this out?
Yes.
A bit,
So
but
grossly
I
90s,
haven't
I
seen...
hate it.
I've seen the art. I haven't seen what they said about it, but I
Well,
heard what they said about it, and it didn't sound that appealing.
Well, you
It
know how
sounded
some
awful.
people thought that Lego Movie 2 might be too political?
You
Well,
mean
this
like
movie is
me?
literally made to be political.
Oh, no.
Yes, a racing film about race, privilege, and...
Gentrification.
Yeah.
What
I've
even
never
is
heard that.
that?
Honestly, I've never even heard of that word.
Hang on, I'll look it up for you.
We might have to censor what I just said.
Gentrification, the process of renovating and improving a house or district so that it conforms to middle-class taste.
What? That's not at all what I thought it meant.
Or the process of making a person or activity more refined or polite. How is that bad?
Makes things...
With
So
reference
it's
to all
basically
my
adapting
favorite
to your
80s and 90s
environment
cop
to
and
be
action
more...
movies.
I'm so confused.
Also, it's really
What?
weird in this concept art we have here that all the minifigures are skin toned despite being original characters.
Yeah.
that might have to do more with the
With the
80s,
synopsis.
90s race.
Still, that's weird.
Also, a movie called Race about race. Wow, real clever, guys.
There is no way, there's no situation where this movie would have went over well. At all.
This is like...
No wonder it was taking so long to... This art is from 2017.
Yeah.
No wonder it never got
It's
off
from
the
after
ground.
the Ninjago movie.
There you go. There you go.
I forgot how big of a gap there was. But, oh man, if the Lego Movie 2 was already getting too political, what the heck were they thinking?
I don't think they were.
I mean, just everything about that statement in the modern age sounds wrong.
It just sounds so forced. Like, you're gonna tell a story like that with Lego? What?
Like, yeah, Lego is not the medium
Yeah.
in which you approach that.
Like, Lego, let's be honest, the movies are for children. Okay? They're for
No.
all ages, but they're mainly geared toward the children. Like, I don't see
Everyone
Lego
has a
movie
yellow
commercials on normal television channels, right? Except for, like, you know, cartoon channels like Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network or something like that. So, you're gonna make a movie like this and gear it towards children. I don't see how that would go over very well with parents.
Also, like, everyone in the comments section for these is basically agreeing it's a bad idea. Like,
Is it? Are they?
yeah.
Let's see. Ah, yes. Oh, wait. Can I read this first comment? Yes. Too bad that we focused on fun properties.
That is
I won't
something
read the rest.
I
yeah,
will
actually.
say, it just annoys me about news in general these days is saying something like too bad and should not be in journalism. That is not
No.
subjective. And this is across the internet. I'm not calling anyone specifically out on it because they're just following what is the standard for these days. But it annoys me a lot because you're not supposed to give your opinion or saying if something is good or bad, or even saying if certain people would think it's good or bad within a true journalistic article. You should just be reporting on the facts or the information we were given, and I wish more, just doesn't matter if it's fandom based or whatever, I wish more news outlets would do that. Also in this concept art, those are dual tone minifigure hands. That would have never worked.
No.
It's already one of the
No.
weakest parts of the minifigure.
Well,
I
maybe
will
if
say,
they
though,
found a
I
way
would have liked
do
to
it.
have that Axel fig.
Oh, that's another picture I don't have up here.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. They had that
No,
one.
I'll get it just a moment.
That is a pretty. Look at those abs.
Yeah.
Oh my,
It's very weird.
he'd be ripped. And would his mug be part of the helmet or what?
I don't know. I don't know how that would work because, again, it's still just a concept and
No wonder
honestly
this
rather
movie was
crude at
delayed.
that.
The Axel fig never caught on.
I thought it would, but I think it's just because the shape didn't really lend itself to anything generic.
Too bad, really. It had good potential.
I mean,
Like most
if
of
they had
Mesa
just
Knights.
if they had just adapted the Axel figure to be in different, shapes and all that, like just adapt the torso and the arms and you're fine. But that did not come to pass, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm just looking at more. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce this guy's name before I say it on camera. Or record. Alright, so the guy's
It
name is
Jorge
Gutierrez.
R. Gutierrez.
And he left the project. He said, I left the film in 2008 when I didn't think it was going to get made.
2008.
18, sorry.
Okay.
Oof.
So yeah, it was a while ago basically that this was basically given up on. Actually, I can't believe the Ninjago movie's been 3 years now.
Jeez.
Well, it's just started
Too
to
long
be a new
having
year,
lived in
so
shadow.
it's hard to believe.
Even
a lot
then,
about
it's
that.
2 years. So, that's a long time.
Well, lots.
I will say, Brick
happened in
Fanac's
those-
article on this is pretty good. It's very objective. I don't see any opinions in here at all.
You come to us for opinions. You don't go
Yes.
to Brick Fan for opinions.
Yes. Again, I'm not throwing Brick Fan under a bus because he's just following what everyone else does. I just don't like to see that in journalism in general.
Yeah, I get you.
Then it's a big thing with video games too, when people report on them, or especially movies now. Like that's why I can't follow any movie news anymore because people just want to say what they think about it rather than, or if they act too excited about something. I hate it when people do that too. I just
Looking at
want
you.
the facts.
I hate human emotion.
Looking at you, Rise of Ray.
No, that's not at all what I'm looking at. I don't think anyone talked about the movie like they were excited in the reviews.
Oh, they talked about it like they were excited, but it seemed like really just faked that they were.
Just like the cast.
Yeah.
Did
Describe
you guys
with your
see
facial
the,
expression what you think of the movie.
John Boyega stuff.
Not John Boyega, Oscar Isaac. Now that they're done with their contracts, they're like actively bashing.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him actively bash it.
John Boyega is just going off on Twitter.
I mean, he's been going
he's
off
just
on
being a
Boyega.
total
leaked
bro.
stuff from the movie, so
I mean, he's at least said that Anakin Skywalker is better than Rey.
Did he say that?
I think something to those extent.
I would respect him for such.
He is one of us.
He's also said some other choice things that I don't think we should really talk about on this
I want to know
podcast.
about
That's
this stuff.
true.
We're going to have to get to it later.
Go to his Twitter and figure it out from
I don't
there.
follow any celebrities on Twitter.
Look, I've gotten to the point where I've stopped following anyone who says stuff that annoys me on Twitter, actually. And it's very healthy to do
Same.
that. It's good to
Maybe
hear
I should
dissenting
do that
opinions,
at
but
some
you don't
point.
need to do it on Twitter.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, seriously, I would recommend, I just have a strike system. If someone posts or likes stuff that annoys me on occasions, I'm seeing it daily, and that's 3 days in a row, and they're out.
I haven't done this, have I?
Visit Twitter once a year.
Am I still following you, Ford?
I don't know, are you?
Well, you gotta find out.
Let's see if you are.
So, yeah, no, that's the way to do social media. They talk about how it's bad and everything. Well, just don't follow idiots, and it's pretty fine.
Oh, okay, you do follow me still. I haven't said anything dumb on Twitter, but just making sure. 'Cause
Not on Twitter,
sometimes
Ford.
I don't know. Wait. What?
The gears are turning.
All right,
What
well,
website did he say?
that's it for the news this week, basically. I think there's a lot we missed over the last few months. Things have been crazy. Now it's just irrelevant. Now that things are
quantum mechanics
finally
was such
going
a
to start
trip.
settling down. Should be able to keep on
Settling
it a
down?
bit more. Yeah.
I'm just taking a statistical mechanics combined with heat course.
Yeah, that's
in the
not what I'm
spring.
talking about.
Some of us are settling down, you could say.
Oh.
No,
You're
I'm
becoming
talking about stuff like getting in a car crash.
Oh, that
well.
too.
Oh.
That happened, yeah.
Yeah, that I missed like 3 weeks of podcasts for that.
Which is another reason why we didn't have podcasts.
But you can also no. But you can also play the harmonica again, right?
I could never play the No, why am I even responding to that?
I used to be able to play harmonica. I had
Can
a
you
little
still?
book for it that it came with.
Can you still play it, Ford?
I mean, I haven't played it in like 20 years.
Bring it to Brick Fair.
Well,
Practically 20 years.
I have some
I was
sets that
like
built
I was like
recently.
8 years old when I started playing it, and
What have you built recently?
Actually, there's some other, in general, Ninjago stuff I want to talk about since we've got more time here.
All right, let's do that.
All right.
Is
Yeah.
this set backlog from Christmas and
oh, I
Yes.
know what he wants to talk about.
No, he wants to talk about.
It's a very
thing.
interesting development with the gamer sets,
That, yes, I do want to talk
or
about
not
that.
really. Who knows?
Zane
We'll see.
lives.
Zane is back.
He found some. I usually don't like to go into leaks, but I was so disturbed that we don't have any. At least we have pictures of
Guys,
Gamer Zane, which
he
makes me
literally
assume we'll
talked
get
about
Legacy
it.
Zane.
He talked about it every single day for a good like 2 or 3 weeks until it happened.
Yes, and they
It was
confirmed
very
that Gamer Zane
disconcerting.
is
I was
there.
worried about his health.
So I am. Yes, I'm
I
glad.
was worried at some point that he wasn't sleeping properly because he knew that Zane wasn't going to be in the new wave.
Look, there are more things I could not sleep properly about than that, but no, it disturbed me.
Yes, but knowing that you won't be able to complete a full set of Ninja until Lego decides to just rectify on that, like they did with the
There's
Tournament
still
of
several
Elements
ways that
Zane.
Lego needs to rectify that for. By the way, like the Dragon Riders series. which will never get complete because they weren't even in the show.
That's true.
And now these Forbidden Spinjitzu spinner pack ones, we've only got...
the flyers. Okay.
Mm-hmm. There's no... And Cole keeps getting short into the stick. He doesn't have a gamer pack either. I really hope that... Well, I guess we do have... Forward point out in the gamer market that for the 3 that we don't have the gamer pods for, they do have variants in there. There's not as
I
cool.
pointed that out like weeks ago, and you didn't listen to me. And only
No, I just
today,
forgot.
when I told you, you said so.
They're not as cool, though.
They are not as cool. You're right. Though I do like Cole with a mustache.
That mustache is such a common piece, though. I have tons of those.
Yeah, but he looks good with a mustache. You have to admit. Channeling a bit of his father with that.
But yeah, before, even all the images I'd seen for promotional stuff, there was no Zane in it. But the leak I found confirmed, and I don't usually talk about leaks, but this is important because LEGO was a jerk for not telling us this to begin with. We still don't have any confirmation of Legacy Zane, though, is the weird thing.
We also don't have confirmation of Legacy Kai or Nia.
There is no... No, there was Kai, I thought.
Legacy Kai, I said.
Yeah, Legacy Kai. I'm pretty sure there is.
Is there? I haven't
Let me
seen one.
see.
I thought we did get a Legacy Zane, though.
No, well, we did last wave.
Oh!
About this current wave.
Oh, right. With
Um,
the Tournament of Element Gi.
Let's see. Let's change this to year 2020. Whoa, last year I had more Ninjago sets than any previous year. Oh, maybe we don't have Legacy Cat. You're right, we don't.
Yeah.
And that's a really weird one to leave out.
The plot thickens.
Which then makes
And I
you
guess
wonder.
there would have to be a Legacy Nia as well.
Yeah, you'd think
in
so.
some way.
So there's got to be more Legacy sets coming as well. Okay, that's weird then. So Kai's Gamer Pod pants. They show this leg printing. Let me bring it up on screen here.
Please
So, yeah, everyone can follow along. So yeah, there's Gamer Pod Kai's parts, and I guess I'll show you guys because you're too lazy to look it up on your own.
Yes,
Just
we
like
are.
the audience.
Well, thank you.
My keyboard's loud, okay?
Oh.
Wrong channel.
So yeah, the face printing, hair, and torso print are all definitely unique. But I don't know those legs look like the legs that would be coming with Legacy Kai. You know,
Since when has Kai been blonde?
if we compare those to
This
like
is Avatar.
say, yes, it's his
I
avatar,
guess.
Leo. Look, I'm gonna
like
post a
gamer.
picture of the Thunder Raider, I believe it's called. Yeah, Thunder Raider. Just a moment, and I'll pull that one up for the audience. And because this one gives you a good view of Jay and his pants. And there we are. So, yeah. You need to go back in the video and check it out. Look at Kai's there for his gamer. And then take a look at Jay's legs from the Thunder Raider. See what I'm talking about? How that's
is
definitely
weird.
Legacy Kai's leg printing. That's why I thought there was, because...
Wait, are you sure they're not the old Legacy Kai?
Oh, yes, I'm absolutely sure. Okay, I can pick them up right here.
Yeah, because
that has part of a dragon print on it.
Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, wait.
I think the fold of the cloth is different on the
Yeah, it is
Never
a
mind, I
little
actually just picked
different.
something up. I picked up, not Legacy, but Forbidden Spinjitzu Kai, and those seem to be the same legs there.
Really?
Yeah, let me...
Interesting.
Oh, yep, those are definitely the same legs. Though, then I wonder...
I love how you can just go in your room and do this.
Okay, no, those aren't the same legs for Jay, though. Go in my room, it's just in the drawer right next to my desk.
They're closer than you think, Leo.
Let me look at Lloyd here. Okay, yeah, so definitely the rest of the Legacy ones have new leg printing. But okay, so those are then the Forbidden Spinjitzu legs for Kai. Let me bring up another one of these here. So that blows that whole last 5 minutes away. Okay,
Just
yeah,
edit it
Jay's.
out.
It's definitely here. I'm just gonna link you guys to Brickset so you can follow along, and I'll just keep the audience updated there easier. But so for Gamer J, his legs are definitely from. Well, you can see it right in this picture. They're from the Gamer J normal outfit of this wave. So apparently in this you get 2 of the same legs in this set. Which is kind of weird. I honestly like them reusing older legs instead. And I like with these, unlike the past few, like spinner... Well, the Forbidden Spinjitzus are better, but especially like the Spinjitzu Master variants, the legs did not match at all. And that annoyed me. Yeah, this, like, the legs match up pretty well with the torso they gave Kai. So I like that. And what was the other one? Lloyd. Lloyd has pants actually I cannot locate currently. So maybe you guys can help me out with this. Because Lloyd's are interesting being that they are in gold. And I really doubt they would give him unique leg printing if they didn't have the budget for the others in this case. Alright. You guys brought up Lloyd and seeing what I'm seeing?
The arcade pod?
Yeah.
I've brought it up, but the
pod
pictures
Lloyd.
won't load. Okay, there we go.
There we are.
Huh, yeah, it is gold.
I don't recognize those legs, because, there's only a few gold variants of Lloyd. One of them being the original. It's definitely not, because at this point...
Well, I mean, I guess it goes with the hair, right?
No, it definitely fits. I'm just wondering where they came from, because the other 2 have reused leg printing. But
Do you have Golden Lloyd?
Oh, yes. I've got every Ninjago ninja up to Forbidden Spinjitzu at this point.
And you don't recognize the pants at all?
No, I don't.
Then maybe it's a reuse print.
That's what I'm trying to look at here. It's
colors?
definitely not. It's not the gamer print, and it's not the legacy print. Let me see. Yeah, it's not his other one because I had like all the brown and stuff last wave. And then by going any further back, that's no longer in a current print. That would be a new, basically redoing the print at that point, which then what's the point? They're not saving any money. So that's really weird. It's boggling my mind, honestly. So we're still a little closer. Legacy Kai and Zane have to be in there somewhere. And I don't... Maybe there's going to be more Legacy sets this summer. Because all of these sets have already released.
Not really sure what to make of this.
It's so weird.
It's
but
very
we do know
strange.
Zane is coming. At least there has been like promos with him out there.
I mean, is this
in the
going to
set.
be one of those seasons where they split it between kind of like 2 waves?
I wouldn't mind if they had just one theme throughout the year, honestly.
It would be nice.
I mean, they already have both Legacy and Gamer going on at once.
I mean, it's
so-
not like they're showing the show concurrently with the sets anymore, right? So
That's also true.
Yeah, the second Forbidden Spinjitzu never aired, though I have heard it's on the Cartoon Network Anywhere app. So I'm going
Really?
to try... I'm
Interesting.
attempting currently to get access to that. And,
Legally?
yeah.
Okay.
It actually
Is
watch
that
the rest of the
legal?
season because we're past the year it was
make it
released
legal.
in, and I still haven't seen the rest of Forbidden Spinjitzu, which is disappointing because it's on such a good release schedule originally.
well, it's Cartoon Network. Don't count on them to stick to release schedules.
Yeah.
Take it from me, I watched Teen Titans as a kid.
We haven't heard anything about the Gamer season still.
I guess it's just too new.
Why is
Yeah.
Lego still running?
But
with Cartoon
remember,
Network?
they released
far as I know,
they released
I think-
Hands of Time in like January of whatever year it was, 2017, was it?
That was weird.
The sets in the beginning of 2017, they didn't air it until like August. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to... I don't know if we mentioned this earlier, but a couple things about the Golden Mech that I did not notice originally, and again, I might have noticed last time we recorded a podcast about it, but I feel like pointing it out again. One, Woo Stick is in a new color that's actually way more accurate to the show. And there we go.
oh, it is
There we go.
interesting.
Is
And
that so?
also, Lloyd has the new shoulder piece in gold.
The new.
I can actually grab my Golden Lloyd from last year, as
What
it
makes
is
it
up
new?
on the shelf.
Because I don't have one of those. I don't think.
It's the one with like the little star symbol. It's from the Forbidden Spinjitzu.
Haven't gotten any of those.
It only has a single katana slot in it.
Oh, interesting.
And it's only been produced in gunmetal so far.
Why
for
don't
all
they
the
just
ninja.
why don't they just make one of that with the cross on the
The
back?
cross? Oh,
So you can put
one of the
the
good things
two
about
like
this,
in an X formation.
One of the things I've noticed about these, which I really like, is it doesn't jut out much, so it's easier to put the ninja in vehicles with this
Oh,
piece.
okay. That's good.
I haven't tested it with everything still, but I have noticed in general it's easier to put them in.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, I'm comparing it to like the original shoulder arm piece, and it's definitely shallower than that. So, yeah, those are a few things. I do want this set when it comes out. We've got yet another version of Kozu, of course. Which, I don't have Kozu close enough on hand. It looks like he might have a white face, though. Which I don't believe his last variant had. Oh, again, I'd have to double check. Either way, that's a set I'm definitely looking forward to. And apparently it's $40. Which is a pretty fair price for the number of pieces it has. We do have prices on these. That's another thing, since we're already here and, well, we've got like 10 minutes left in the show. I want to talk about these prices.
They're very well priced.
The Jungle
overall.
Raider one, even though I already had the set, it is just a $10 set. It's like as much as an arcade pod. So I'll probably pick that up just for the Lloyd minifigure and parts, honestly.
No
Might as well for that
though.
price, because a minifigure on Bricklink $4 plus another $3 or $4 shipping. Yeah, probably not going to do that.
The Jungle Raider is a legacy set from the
Tournament of
Anaconda.
Elements. Yeah.
Yeah, Tournament of Elements. Why don't they have one of those cultists back? I missed those prints.
I
They
don't
still,
know.
They still have the mold for the head thing, right? Because they used it in the Ninjago movie wave, I remember.
Did they? I don't remember a
Did
snakehead
they?
thing in the Ninjago movie wave.
I thought it was in the bounty.
Either
maybe
way,
it
though,
was
they're still
somewhere
making
else.
Pythor minifigures. Yeah, it's not in the bounty. Oh, wait, no, you mean for the helmet, not the actual Anaconda head. Yes.
Oh,
they're
no,
on
yeah,
the
the
bounty.
helmet thing with the bone
That's been a
helmet.
few years now. I don't think that mold still exists.
Oh, man.
That'd be a shame.
That was a great mold. I never got one.
That was a
But
great
then
year.
the Thunder Raider at $576 for $50 is all right. I don't think I'm going to get it still just because I like the original Thunder Raider. This does have knees, which makes a compelling argument to buy it, but I love that original Cole mech so much that I really don't want to replace it.
Also, I'm
Plus-
glad we're
That's
still
fair.
getting Y joints.
It also comes with that Overlord figure again, which we really don't need. And another Nindroid, which is pretty common. Those are always re-released.
Mm-hmm.
So... yeah,
The gamer
yes,
sets are pretty well priced.
Yeah.
I think we still
Kai's
gotta go
Mech
over-
Jet, since that's only $20, I'll almost certainly pick it up, even if it does look a little ugly.
There's one thing I don't like about that set, though.
What?
It does not transform into the jet from the mech. You have to rebuild it.
You do?
Yep.
I
There's
did
an
not realize
extra.
that.
There is an extra. I actually looked it up like the January 2nd. You have to. It comes with 2 sets of instructions, and one builds the jet, one builds the mech. I mean, I
That's
understand
bad.
it's a pretty small set, but Alpha Team was doing it with smaller sets back in 2004.
Oh man, that's not good at all. I'll still probably buy it just because it's worth it for the parts. But
Yeah.
man,
So
that is
honestly,
disappointing.
like
I don't know. I didn't notice it.
I would save Kai for like one of the larger sets, maybe,
But it
or
also
for
comes
just the
with
pod.
furry. I need more of the furry so I can destroy them.
Interesting.
Okay.
And then Gamer Market is about what we thought at $30.
Worth it
Definitely getting that, yeah.
Yeah, I want that.
Lloyd and Jay's Velocity Raiders is
I
also
might
30.
be getting that for somebody for his birthday coming up this month. The Gamers Market.
I don't know anyone who has a birthday in January.
They're on this podcast, yo.
I don't know anyone on this podcast.
I don't like this set, though, the Velocity Racers.
Well, now I know
don't
which
think
one to
I'm
get because it comes with a furry.
And now it does. Now, I will say, it comes with the large blade pieces in the toothpaste color, which I like that color a lot.
Oh, interesting.
When did that color start becoming a thing? Because I only saw
Whoa, wait a minute. Is that new? That back wheel on the Lloyd Racer? Is that new?
Does. I don't recognize it, though. It might be like Technic or something.
That looks cool.
I should be posting pictures of these as we go.
Interesting.
I wasn't actually prepared to talk about this.
Oh, and they're using that fat tire from the agent's car in the front. That's cool. That's really nice.
But I just don't like the set overall. So I'm not going to get it. Especially because Jay is so common in this wave. He's probably, I think, the most common figure.
Mm-hmm. Also, Lloyd is slightly common because of the pod.
Yeah, anyone that's in the pod is very easy to get. So the ones you really want to look out for here are Nia's, which is probably my favorite of the wave. And Zane whenever he comes out, and Cole. Which Cole you can get in a junior set, but he doesn't have armor. But I digress. That one, it's also not the best price per piece, not bad, but just for these sets for Lloyd and Jay, it's only $322 for 3 minifigures at $30. So, yeah, I'm going to pass on that one. Next one, Ninja Tuner car at $40, $419. Also one I don't think I'll be getting. Just because I don't find the colors and design of this car appealing, like, at all.
I feel like I'd have to see it in action in the show before.
We'll say it is cool to get some of these bad guys in here.
Yeah.
Because
but at the same time, like, I would save it for if I like it from the show, I'll get it. But I know the show's never going to come on if Cartoon Network has its way. So I guess it's just never going to happen.
Wait, you don't have cable anyways.
No. Put it on Netflix already. Get a Netflix deal, Lego. Come on. What are you doing?
Then next up we have the J Cyber Dragon, which is now confirmed price of $50 for $518. So again, not as great.
Still not bad.
Price per piece. However, the minifigure selection in this one's pretty great. It's the only set you can get Nia in, who looks really cool this wave. I love how they distribute the blue on there.
And the dragon also looks really, really cool.
Yo, yeah, I like the dragon a lot.
With those sword wing things, is so cool.
Yeah.
It has some larger pieces on the chest too. It's definitely not my favorite dragon, but it is a cool dragon. I don't have a blue dragon
demon
yet, actually.
And his furry companions.
Yeah, that too. Main bad guy for this wave.
What's he called?
I don't remember.
Hang on, I got a catalog the other day. I gotta find it.
I did too. I haven't really looked through it yet, though.
I haven't gotten a catalog.
I don't remember where I put it.
Leo, you should resubscribe to the catalogs. Actually, I think if you buy anything from the Lego Shop, they automatically just send you the catalogs.
If I bought anything from Lego Shop.
I buy most of my Lego through the shop, honestly. It doesn't take long. Actually, it took 2 days last time I bought something.
Have they gotten better?
I don't know. I bought something like just after Christmas because it was something someone was going to get me, but it didn't come in time, so they canceled it. I'm like, well, I wanted that, so I'm going to pick it up now. It was a for Inspirator J.
Huh.
So I bought it, and I bought some pieces as well. Those obviously haven't come yet, and then they're like, oh, you have a pack. It's like, wait, what did I order? And I realized, oh, it's the Lego, but it's only been a couple of days.
All right, I got the new catalog.
Last thing I got from Lego Shop was replacement stickers, because the box I got didn't have any.
And then we have the Empire Temple of Madness, $810 for $80. I don't like that set at all.
I like the way it looks.
Okay, so that
it's
bad
nice
guy,
and angular.
That bad guy, the main one from the Empire Temple, is called Unagami.
I like it.
Whatever.
For the name.
Did any of y'all in 2008 watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon where they went into cyberspace?
No.
No.
Oh, I'm alone. All right, audience. if you watched that as a kid, this aesthetic looks like that.
But I kind of like this temple. I don't know if you noticed, but at least in the catalog, they show one of the functions is so those those swords, right? Mm-hmm. Those new ones. Apparently, they're called katanas, right? Mm-hmm. And you can hold the minifigure can hold them either like vertical or horizontal, so they can actually use them as a key. Well, apparently, the one at the top with the scoreboard, apparently that one can turn and it opens up the kind of like portal at the bottom with to reveal
like in Tron.
Oh yeah, I
guy.
see that in the
yeah,
box.
like in Tron, basically. So I thought that was kind of cool.
The Empire Dragon next up is actually the worst price per piece ratio, surprisingly. But still, just for how it looks, that looks like a $30 set to me.
Yeah, it still looks substantial, and
I love the color
I
scheme.
like that it's cheap, and it comes with 2 relatively rare figures in this line.
Which ones are rare? Because Lloyd and Kai both have gamer pods.
True, but if you're just going for the sets.
Yeah.
I don't really count the pods as sets. But.
See, this one is one of the rare sets where, honestly, I don't need it if I want to get all the minifigures, because they'll all come in other sets I want. Either gamer pods or Jace. It's really weird that they kept like the Cyber Emperor in Jay's dragon set, honestly. Because you'd think you'd want to get both the dragons, and have them battle or whatever.
They have another one of those katanas.
Yeah, there's one in every set.
I see. Also,
all the Cyber Pods are confirmed to be $10. Oh, and if I didn't mention it, the Emperor Dragon is only $286. But again, I think a lot of them are larger pieces on there.
Yeah, I like those swords. And
so I'm fine with it. Just looks like, and I love the color scheme. This is something I'd want.
Also, I'm so glad they're using those Nexonite pieces, like the spearheads. So glad they're back. I love those.
And there's still like 4 sets, which should have come out according to the numbers. The set numbers.
Well, this is only showing 2 from the brick set list.
If you're at the very bottom, there's some in the middle too. There's 2 in the middle between the Legacy and Gamer sets, and 2 at the end after the arcade pod.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Huh.
Another disappointing thing I found out with the arcade pods is now we have better resolution pictures and first-hand confirmation. There's stickers. Lots of stickers.
Oh, the sides are stickers?
Yeah.
I laugh at you.
Still, these are my favorite, collectibles I've had in a while, which is I'm disappointed there's only 3 of them. And I hope maybe we'll get 3 more in the summer, but who knows. If they are, either way, if they're going to do something where only 3 of the ninja get one of these special sets, the other 3 should rotate out with them next time. That's only fair.
Yeah, but that would mean 2 incomplete sets for you.
But then you can put 2 incomplete sets together into 1 complete set.
But they won't look the right way.
It's better than nothing, Ford.
Symmetry.
You're just trying to justify this in your brain. It's not
I'm
working.
trying to justify it in reality.
I don't know.
Either way, I'm excited for this wave. Certainly not one of my favorites in a while. The Legacy sets in general are much more lackluster than last year, but there's some cool stuff, and I love the minifigure designs, so I'm looking forward to picking some of these up in the next couple of months. Alright, and with that, I think, it's about time to end.
Right.
If you haven't heard, the patron is gone, so we are no longer shouting out to those people, but thank you for the time that you did donate to us. We have a new Discord server. You can find the link on the main YouTube page. There's a lot of reasons we decided for this. Generally, we just wanted to have a server that's more focused on discussion of Lego. And
less away from Battle Cats.
Yeah, there's a whole thing with Battle Cats there, too. Go ahead and just join the server, and we'll tell you all about it.
Have you guys played Raid Shadow Legends?
No.
Shut up,
it's a
Leo!
terrible game. I played it. Don't play it.
Thank you. Thank you for playing it so I don't have to. Ugh.
Alright. So, but be sure to leave a comment and like while you still can. So for Ford, Leo, Milleris, and myself, LQ, we thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.
What a day.